coworkers.
But let's talk about the last one,
The
the
last one,
negative outlook
the
online.
negative outlook online, and this sort of blends into the
Bro,
blends into the first topic.
so originally this topic was like the negative outlook on women online, but
Yeah,
we're gonna break this down into tiers, dog.
it's okay
First of
because
all,
we're gonna make the who gets hated on the most tier list. That's what it's gonna be. We're gonna make a tier list. Come on, who gets hated on the most? I think it's women. That's my pick for number one.
no,
Right, and then
I agree with you.
the subcategory is black women.
Like,
Right,
let's be honest. Black women are at the top. I don't know why. I don't know why people hate.
I don't get it.
I mean, racism.
Well, like,
Obviously, but it's like,
yeah, but like
but
still,
even then, like I saw this whole thread on Twitter where literally homeboy was just talking about how much he hated black women, black dude, and I was just like, bro, your mama's black. I was like, how
nah,
can
my
you do
mom
this?
different. I'm not trying to smash my mom, bro. That's what
Like,
they say.
like it's just like, dog, you can't have this mindset. It's so counterintuitive. It's so destructive to our community, dog. I'm talking being destructive to our community. It's that, it's, I don't know. I don't know how you can be like that, dog. I don't know how you, like, you can be like, dang, I hate black women, but my mama black. How do you do that? How are
I hate black women. Thoughts? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
like, people like that are so inconceivably stupid. But I think the next people after, you know, I want to say women in general, but I
Mm-hmm.
can't say women in general
No,
because I can't say
no,
it.
because there's a subcategory of women that will get us
It,
banned off of Twitch. Uh,
mm, oh.
so we'll so look, look, you already know who they are. You already know who they are. I'm not gonna say it, but you already know the vibes.
Colonizers. What crazy?
Whoa.
Um,
Wow, wow. Would you
uh,
look at this whiteboard I just happen to have here?
oh,
Wow.
bro, that's
A
crazy.
whiteboard. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy, dude. But let's say black women and then black people in general, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put black people in general. Like,
Because you also have to remember, Shaddy, for some ungodforsaken reason, we were raised in a community that sort of teaches us to shit on each other.
but not even that, dog. We've all been in the Call of Duty voice chat.
Whoo!
Bro,
My
it's
God,
just
not the
like,
Call of Duty voice chats.
bro, we've been in the Xbox Live parties. I just need to know.
How dare you talk to me? How come you got the internet, Darky? Who'd you kill? And I'm like, whoa, buddy, can you relax? Can
Bro,
you relax?
it's
My
like,
my dad's paying for the internet. Relax. You can't have a dad. You're a darky. And I'm like, whoa. Like,
bro,
this is a little extreme.
what? Is this a real conversation you had?
Yes. I wrote it down in my notes specifically because we changed the topic. I'm like, yo, I have to talk about this one time. I was like, it's just nuts that people can conceive the idea, right, of them being able to have internet, and it's only because of the color of their skin. It's
I need to know. I mean, I know why, but actually, I need to know why the 5 to 12-year-olds know the right slur every time. You can have no mic on, bro, and they just know. They just
yo,
know.
my old Xbox Live was actually just it was capital X, and then it was the letter Z, the amount of times that my first and last name make up like actual letters. So it was like 14. It was like 14 Z's, all lowercase, and then another capital X. Right. That was my old Xbox Live. Right. On that, I was playing Black Ops 2 on launch, sitting here having the time of my life. I'm galleywagging. I'm getting headshot after headshot. You know, hit scan city, baby. And then, how come this darky know how to shoot so good? And I'm like, whoa, whoa. great. Wait, can we? How did you even know?
Back it up here.
Can you? Hey, I report his account. Xbox told me they couldn't do nothing about it. I'm like, what?
I think
What?
I think the wildest thing that happened to me. This was recent. So this is in a little game called Rogue Company,
Ooh.
but it's still in beta, and I got a key from someone on Twitter, one of my mutuals.
Shout out to
And
Twitter.
what is this called? I was in a match, first match I played, dog. And this is why I didn't touch the game for a while. Got in the lobby, bro. Got in a 1v3 situation. And dude says, so you don't get banned. You effing N-word. You effing suck. And I'm just sitting here like,
What did I do?
bro, I don't even have my mic on. You can even guess by my voice. First of all, this is my first match I'm ever playing. Second of all,
I would have quit. I would have quit. Be like, I'm good. I don't need to be
bro,
here.
it's a 1v3, dog. I was the only one on my team left alive, and it was 3 of them. They were just right in front of me. They all just appeared. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we've been playing a lot of Fortnite, right? And it's like when a team just shows up.
Yo, when you're not prepared for the team to just pop up, and I go, oh.
That's what it was.
Like, I try to do a call out, but my brain goes melt, and I'm like, okay.
Like, that's literally what happened. And I'm like sitting here like, dog, leave me alone, first of all. Second of all, who hurt you this bad to just be indiscriminately racist? I created a new term. Indiscriminately racist. Think about that, dog. He was being...
Yo, is that a double negative?
Oh my God.
Yo, is that a double negative? Hold on.
Like,
because you can't be indiscriminate and racist, can you?
But he didn't know if I was black. He just knew he needed to be racist. That's the choice. He chose.
See, look, that sort of what I said earlier. Some people just choose ignorance, and it translates to violence.
Like, I'm like, who hurt you, dog? Who actually hurt you? Oh.
My goodness. Whew. Like, all right, who's number 3 on the ladder? I think we got to go with the Karens.
Yeah, but they're rightfully like.
Yeah, right. But I'm just saying that they're there. They deserve that spot.
Like, they deserve that spot. Like, it's like you can't be that way and just not be self-aware, dog.
I don't know if they know. Like, it's like, do you think it's like the conversation that people will have? It was like, do you think the Terminator knows that it's evil? Or do you think it's just doing what it's programmed to do?
But how are they programmed? Do they just get that programming when they get named Karen?
Yeah, oof.
Think about that. Like, what happened for them to be that way? There's just no way. I just think about it. I'm like, there's just no way you could be like this, man. There's no way you can just go onto Facebook, hate every group of people, claim to be the most loving person on the planet, be angry towards anyone who even calls you out on your BS, don't believe in vaccines, like all these dumb things.
We're getting into the subcategories. Like, they're the dark type Pokemon, but now we're talking about the dark poison type.
Like,
the anti-vaxxer Karens.
Who's next though? Who's next after the Karens?
Actual racist people.
I can't say that.
No. Who would you?
Can't say that. I'll probably put. Let me think. Let me think about this one. The reason I say it, not actual racist people are that much, are hated that much, because Reddit exists, because 4chan exists, because because we have people like the Quartering who had a very successful YouTube channel and got mad that people were bullying Hitler, a dead Nazi, and we're like, yo, this dude is a bad guy. And he was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out, what you say about Hitler now? Like,
What a crazy sentence.
And then people will defend him. There are people like him and be like, it's just a difference of opinion, dude. And I hate
oh
that.
my god, that should have really been one of the topics, the difference of opinion. I love it when people will go out of their way to say the most wild, obscene stuff and then be like, just my opinion, teehee. And I'm like, yo, who do you think you are?
Bro, sometimes they'll just say things and they'll be like, this is my opinion. And it's like, this is literally not opinion. You claim this, this, and this, and I can prove it.
I got the tweets right here. You just said there's an absolute fact. Insert quote. Boom. Right there. I screenshotted it for you in case you forgot.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I think the group that are hated more than them are the SJWs, and I don't feel.
We gotta get into the subcategory of them though.
Yeah, there's like different subcategories.
Because like for the social justice warriors, right? There are people who are genuinely trying to like help people like do better, right?
They're genuinely trying to help people do better, but they're going about it in maybe the wrong way or something like that. You know what I mean?
That's the subcategory I'm thinking about. There's actually three subcategories. There's the people who are genuinely trying, right? Like, and they're not like pushy or anything, right? Then there's the violent ones, where they're like, how dare you, man, exist in same world? And because I was born a man and didn't really have a choice in the matter, I'm like, okay, I guess. I'm like, I didn't get the Cyberpunk character select screen, dog.
Yeah, what we do?
I didn't get the genitalia slider, okay?
Oh, right. We didn't get the fetus one or penis too, dog. We didn't get the two.
Alright. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, yo, I didn't get the choice. And I probably would have chosen this one anyway. I'm comfortable. What were we talking about? We're talking about the SJW class, like the Mass Effect classes for the SJWs. And then there's the ones who don't read what they're saying, and then they just put it out there. They don't proofread nothing. I don't think you guys should be so aggressive. Well, maybe if you weren't so aggressive, I wouldn't be so aggressive. All I said was don't be so aggressive. I don't think you read your message or my message. I think you're just here to commit to violence, which is committing to ignorance.
But I don't think SJWs are as bad as people make them out to be. The reason I say that is because while they did have like a sliver of like sway maybe in the early 2010s, like everybody just kind of realized, you know, a lot of them are just loud. That's really it, you know.
Yeah. It's like the loudest corner is the most noticeable. So if you're in a convention, right, and there's 5 corners, you've got the Street Fighter players, and you've got the Mortal Kombat players, you've got the Tekken players, you've got the Smash players, and then you've got the indie fighting game players, and the Smash corner is the loudest. You walk over there and you take a whiff and you go, oof, stinky.
Uh-oh, stinky. It's like I can't hate them the most. I don't think they deserve the most hate, or I don't think they necessarily deserve as much hate as they do, because they genuinely want the world to be a better place.
Yes, it's just
like a lot of them go about it the wrong way. Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, yelling at the people on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, who have no control over what's going on. Not really the best way to get your point across. It sort of just makes you look dumb.
It's like
They've sort of got to, and then there are SJWs that hate other SJWs because they're not as aggressive as they are.
Yeah.
So it's sort of self-hate amongst that whole group.
And that's why I said racists aren't the most hated. Think about it like this: iDubbbz got away
With saying the N-word.
with saying the N-word and justifying it to the whole internet as a lanky white dude who is balding.
Balding viciously.
He got away with making a whole group of middle school white boys think that is okay. Think about that.
Yeah.
And it's this pseudo-intellectual stand of, well, if one's okay or if one's bad, they're all bad. You know that one that claim that he made.
I love that. All right, so find me 10 racial slurs that are worse than MC, as I'm going to refer to that one.
Oh god!
Find me 10 for a bunch for different cultures that are worse than MC, right? Because first of all, I didn't even understand it until it was explained to me.
I explained it to you.
You had to explain it to me, and I'm like, this is the most.
I see.
Like, yo, my friend was like, he was visiting his family in the South, and he had a cousin who was gay, right? And the way that Southern people get off, like, some of these terms are nuts to me. You know? So he was hanging out with his cousin. He was like, yeah, and some people were walking by, and they were like, you're a little light in your loafers, aren't you? And that means you have less balls because you're gay. So there's not enough weight put into your shoes because your balls are that heavy. Because you're gay. And I'm like, huh?
But that exists. Bro,
it's so crazy.
Oh, bro, when I tell you all the slurs that exist, it's just kind of ridiculous. You know, that goes on to our next group, who is, I think, are also hated more than racist people. The LGBTQ community. People just hate them.
You know what? They didn't even come into mind.
I wasn't thinking. I was just like, not until you said that. I don't know. I mean, we all know why people hate them, and it's
I don't get it.
It's decades of bigotry. It's literally just decades of bigotry. And then I'm just like I remember I was looking on Twitter, and dude was literally responding to someone, and they were like, it was a post about something, and they were like, bro, this is racist. And a dude replied and said, I'm not gonna take this from an alphabet person. And I'm like, he just said being racist is wrong. He just said being racist is wrong. And he got attacked for being a part of the LGBTQ.
Yo, he got attacked for existing, which,
like, think about that. They just get attacked for existing, dog. So they're up there. And then maybe we'll put racist people right after them.
Yeah, racist people will be right after them.
Like, that's, but you know, racist people are they deserve the hate. I mean, come on.
Like, I think they're one of the few groups that genuinely deserve the hate. I don't know. If one of your icons is Adolf Hitler, right? And one of your ways to defend him is he was Time's Person of the Year, right? That doesn't mean that they were a good person to be put there. They were just the most influential person that year. Right? Yeah. That's a real defense people use. Like, but he was a Person of the Year for Time Magazine. Go read the article about Adolf Hitler in Time Magazine. It's no good things.
Bro, think about it like this, dog. It's easy to tell someone why Hitler was influential. Man was literally just walking around Europe and was like, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna just kill these people. He was slaughtering Jewish people, right? and because the rest of Europe hated Jewish people, they were letting him
For
get
no
away.
reason.
They were just like, there's no reason at all. They were just letting him get away with it. They were like,
I don't get it.
fine. And then like he was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. And then he was just like, hey guys, I'm gonna invade your countries. And they were like, what do you mean? And they were like, oh, we don't want to start a war with Germany. Great Depression. And they were like, okay. And he was just like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Like,
And France had to fight for their fucking lives.
France had to fight.
France was really like a war on literally they were getting invaded from two different angles and had no help. And all people love to say the U.S. the greatest country of all time. This, that, and the third, right? They didn't help France, probably their biggest ally, still, until one of their own ships got attacked. Because the French were definitely helping out during the Civil War. Not the Civil War. Yeah, the Civil War.
No.
They were helping in the Civil War as well. And
they were helping, but they were helping
revolutionary
until the Gettysburg Address. Dog, the French were helping.
Yeah, because they didn't know.
No, they knew.
They knew.
They knew.
Oh, I lied.
I mean, it was common for every country at the time, bro. I mean, like I think slavery just got outlawed in like most of Europe. And that's why when the Gettysburg Address happened, they were like, "Oh, we can't support you."
Wait, weren't they selling to both sides? I think it was both sides.
They were
Mostly,
selling
it was mostly to the south, but
cotton.
yeah,
I don't remember South had cotton, bro.
yeah.
But
Best Assassin's Creed game is the one for $30 where you get to play as the former slave, and you get to murder all of the slave masters. That's the best Assassin's Creed game in the whole franchise.
Powerful. Like, oh my god, who's after racist people?
Regular white people.
I guess.
White people who can't cook and then post it online. that's who's after the racists. White people who can't cook and post it online. I saw this TikTok, right, that said, "Show me you live in the U.S. without saying you live in the U.S." And this white woman soaked the steak in butter. Like one side of the steak was like, it was at least an inch of butter, right? And I'm like, well, at least she'll just flip it over and like not put more butter. She put another inch of butter on the steak, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, these are people who live in the same country as me. They were raised here.
Nah, bro. I just think about it like this, man. I think about it like this. If you ain't Gordon Ramsay or Benjamin Babish, I don't want to see your food, bro. I don't want to see it.
I'm spinning right now. Hold on. If you're not making me video game foods and or some good steak, I don't want it. Okay. That was not good steak. It was the most horrifying shit.
Bro, that's called a clogged artery. That's what that's
My God, it was nuts. Oof, wow, that's oof. All right, who's? Oh my God, Shaddick, we forgot about a group. Hold on, it's not regular white people, nor is it racist. It's Spanish people. Then
oh yeah.
Specifically Mexicans, right? Because for some reasons, Mexicans are like the most hated group on the planet. Well, that's what it would seem like here in the United States. Aside from black people, it's Mexicans, right? And I don't get why. I really don't. I'm like, they seem to just mind their own business all the time.
They be doing them, and then they're like,
they're taking our jobs. You didn't apply for that job. Shut the fuck up. You didn't apply. Because if you applied, you probably would have gotten it.
Yeah, it's like, people don't realize that. It's like,
they're taking our jobs. Yo, did you want to sit out in Arizona heat for 13 hours building? No, they didn't take your job. They didn't take your job.
They took an opportunity that nobody else was taking.
And then there's the thing: Mexicans are like the hardest working people, like in the world, arguably. Right? That I said Mexicans are probably the hardest working people. Right? That's my take.
They probably, yeah, I think they are.
They work twice as hard for half of what everyone else has.
And it sucks they get treated the way they do.
Yeah, I really don't. Like, it got real bad in 2016 after Code Orange showed up.
Like, it was like, hold up.
It was like, they're lazy, they're rapists, they're criminals. And I'm like...
He just said this on live television in front of me.
I'm like, he said this on live television and people still voted for him.
Yeah.
Without facts, but no facts. Because the facts would have been fudged. If they didn't go in his favor like that, they're lying about the facts. The numbers were fudged. There's no way that I would be a liar.
There's no way I'd be a liar. This news, fake.
False information spreading throughout the world. It's a shame. It's a shame.
It's terrible.